Hello, my name is Shelby Green, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Down syndrome. There are a few different types of Down syndrome, but the one that I'm focusing on today is called trisomy 21. It's the most common form and makes up about 95% of all cases. Starting at the basics, Down syndrome is a chromosomal disorder in which there is an error in cell division that results in an extra 21st chromosome. Specifically, trisomy 21 is caused by meiotic disjunction. Basically, this means that during conception, one gamete, either egg or sperm, contains an extra copy of chromosome 21. And so, when combined, the child ends up receiving 47 instead of 46 chromosomes. No one is really sure why this happens, but doctors have found that women who become pregnant at 35 years or older are more prone to have a child with this disorder. Down syndrome is the most common chromosomal disorder in the United States, and every year about 6,000 or 1 out of every 700 babies are born with this disorder. Using this visual representation called a karyotype, scientists and researchers can view chromosomes within the body. If you look at the image on your left, this is what is considered to be a normal human karyotype. Each chromosome has an identical partner except for chromosomes 23, which are the sex chromosomes, and those differ in appearance depending on your gender. Comparing the image on your left to the one on the right, you can see the extra 21st chromosome that's responsible for causing Down syndrome. The physical effects of Down syndrome are quite apparent. The most common physical anomalies are a flat nasal bridge, upward slanted eyes, small stature, hypotonia or low muscle tone, which results in a delay in motor development, and a large space between the big toe and the rest of the toes. Mentally, those with Down syndrome experience impaired cognitive development and delayed speech skills. This can cause impulsive behavior, short attention span, and/or slowed learning. As people with Down syndrome age, they become more prone to certain diseases, anything from dealing with the heart, to the intestines, to the hips, to dementia. The reason that I'm talking about Down syndrome today is because of this guy right here. This is my Uncle Stevie, and he lives here in Arlington with my grandparents. Because I've only known Stevie for about a year, I asked my grandmother to kind of learn, what his lifestyle was like when he was younger. And so, yep. Okay. Stevie is the youngest of 6 children and also the only boy, and his mother was 35 years old when she had him. Stevie attended and graduated Primrose High School in Orlando, Florida. After moving there, he worked in a sheltered workshop doing anything from sorting clothes hangers by size to boxing up snacks for distribution. He's never been fully independent, but in his earlier years, he was able to do small tasks like dress himself, make himself snacks, and operate simple machinery. Stevie has always been extremely attentive to personal hygiene and the hygiene of those around him. I can't tell you how many times the entire family will be over for dinner, and we'll all be sitting at the table and somebody's hair will be slightly out of place. Honestly, it was probably mine. And he'll sit there and he'll be like, "You're a mess, and you need to go clean yourself up." Yet, he's over there with his Albert Einstein hair sticking out every which way. My grandmother says that he seems to have some idea that he's a little bit different, but he doesn't really dwell on it. He is kind, good-mannered, funny, and probably the sassiest person I've ever met in my life. Although doctors are still unsure of why Down syndrome occurs, the life expectancy of those with the disorder is now that of almost the average person. When Stevie was younger, his mother was told by the doctors that Stevie would probably only live till he was about 35. And I feel like Stevie kind of looked at the doctor and went, "Challenge accepted," because this past August we celebrated Stevie's 60th birthday. Now that Stevie's quite a bit older, he has developed dementia, which is really a blanket term for a decline in mental ability that has many side effects. The ones that I've primarily noticed in Stevie are the hallucinations and the memory loss. For example, even though he's known me for about a year, he can't remember my name. And if you ask him what my name is, 9 times out of 10, he'll tell you it's Catwoman, which, I guess that's better than, the Joker. So, although he has had many obstacles placed in his path, seeing the absolute joy that Stevie has for life is such a blessing, and I'm continuously thankful for the fact that he's involved in my life. Thank you.